Every single day, you do things that feel completely harmless, even loving. But to your cat, a few of them feel like betrayal. She won't yell, she won't leave. She'll just quietly file it away and forgive you again and again. Today, 14 everyday habits that hurt your cat's feelings more than you'd ever guess, including one you probably did in the last hour. None of this makes you a bad owner. It makes you human, speaking human, to a little creature who reads the world through scent, sound, and territory. And stick around, because at the very end, I'll show you a 10-second trick that says, "I love you" in fluent cat. Let's start with number 1. Number 1, staring at her without blinking. To you, eye contact is affection. In the cat world, a long, unblinking stare is one of the rudest gestures there is. Predators lock eyes on prey right before they strike. Two hostile cats stare each other down before a fight. And the first one to look away admits defeat. So when you stand over your cat and gaze lovingly, she may read a threat. Her pupils widen, her ears flatten, her body goes tense. Funny thing is, cat owners keep asking why their cats stare at them, while our cats are wondering the exact same thing about us. Soften your eyes and blink slowly instead. That's a cat's smile. But if staring is rude, the next one is worse. And we do it out of pure love. Number 2, kissing her on the face. A kiss is the most human gesture of love there is. But cats guard a small, intimate zone around their head. And they don't do mouth-to-face contact. Your huge face suddenly looms in, blocking every escape route. Your breath smells of coffee, toothpaste, dinner. Overwhelming for a nose that sensitive. So she freezes, flattens her ears, turns away. She tolerates it because she loves you. Let her rub her cheek against you instead. That's her kiss. Number 3, picking her up when she didn't ask. Here's the thing about cats. Their whole sense of safety is built on speed and escape. The moment her paws leave the ground, she's lost both. And in nature, pressure wrapped around her body means one thing: a predator's grip. That's why she stiffens, flicks her tail, or scratches her way free. Not from spite, from instinct. Many cats tolerate being carried by their favorite person. Tolerating isn't enjoying. Sit down at her level, call her, and let her come to you. When she climbs into your lap on her own terms, that's real trust. Now, number 4 looks like housework. To her, it's a demolition. Number 4, throwing away her favorite box. To you, it's a torn piece of cardboard ruining the living room. To her, it's a fortress she claimed, marked with her own scent, and slept in for days. Then one afternoon it simply vanishes. No warning, no consent. She'll return to the empty spot, sniff the floor, meow, and search. She doesn't understand cleaning. She understands loss. If the box has to go, set out a new one first. Let her move in. Then quietly retire the old one. Number 5, closing the bedroom door at night. Cats act independent all day, but at night, instinct tells them to sleep near their family. It's how cats stay safe. So when the door clicks shut, you're warm and safe on one side, and she's alone in a dark house on the other. That scratching, the meowing, the little paw under the crack, that's not manipulation. That's genuine distress at being shut out. If she can't sleep with you, at least leave her a warm bed right outside. Number 6, yelling, even when it's not at her. A cat's hearing is far more sensitive than ours, so a raging phone call lands on her ears like a siren. And if the yelling is aimed at her, over a puddle or a broken cup, it's worse. She can't connect your anger to something she did an hour ago. All she learns is that you, her safe person, sometimes turn loud and dangerous. And trust, once cracked, takes a long time to mend. Number 7, bringing home a new pet without warning. You see a new friend for her? She sees an invader in her marked territory, claiming her food, her sleeping spots, And worst of all, your attention. A strange scent floods every room, and the one place she can't retreat from is her own home. So she hides, or hisses, or stops eating, or starts marking. She's not being difficult. She's overwhelmed. A proper introduction takes a week or more of slow, scent-first steps. Rushing it is how lifelong feuds begin. Number 8, interrupting the hunt. Picture her locked onto a toy. Body low. Pupils huge, tail trembling. Half a second from the pounce. And right then you scoop her up. Because it's dinner time or the vet is waiting. Her whole hunting sequence. Stalk, chase, pounce, catch, collapses midair. All that adrenaline has nowhere to go, which is why she might nip you instead. Whenever you can, let her finish the catch first. 6 to go, and these last ones cut the deepest. Number 14 breaks my heart every single time. And remember, that 10-second trick is still waiting at the end. Number 9, punishing her for being a cat. She sharpens her claws on the sofa because her body demands it. Old claw layers off, muscles stretched, territory marked. She knocks your pen off the desk because testing objects is how a hunter's brain works. Yell at her, spray her, swat her, and instinct still wins. All punishment teaches her is that being herself is dangerous around you. Longtime cat people know the truth. When a cat acts out, it's her world that needs fixing, not her character. Give the instinct a legal outlet, a scratching post where the sofa was, and the problem usually solves itself. Number 10, ignoring her meows. Adult cats rarely meow at each other. That language was invented almost entirely for us. Every meow is a question, a request, a little knock on your door. When you keep scrolling and don't even glance over, she either escalates until she's screaming or slowly gives up, deciding her voice doesn't matter. You don't need to obey every meow, just answer. A look, a word, a scratch on the head. By the way, do you meow back at your cat? Be honest in the comments. You're in very good company. Number 11. Coming home smelling like another cat. Her nose is roughly 14 times more sensitive than yours. And smell is how she reads the truth. So you pet the neighbor's cat, and to her, you walk in carrying the evidence. Strange pheromones all over your hands. Some cats turn away and pointedly ignore you. Some rub against you frantically, overriding the intruder's scent to reclaim you. Some even hiss at the person they love most. She can't understand it was just a friendly hello. To her nose, you smell of betrayal. A quick hand wash and a warm greeting go a long way. Number 12. Going for the belly. She flops over and shows you that soft, fluffy stomach. And every human instinct says rub it. But an exposed belly is a cat's most vulnerable spot. Showing it to you is a declaration of trust, not an invitation to touch. Reach in, and many cats snap shut like a trap. Claws, teeth, the works. Now, some cats genuinely love belly rubs and demand them daily. It truly depends on the cat. So test politely. One slow stroke, then stop. If she stretches out and stays relaxed, you're invited. If the tail starts lashing, you just dodge the trap. Number 13, petting her too long. Yes, this is the one from the last hour. It starts perfectly. She's purring, leaning in. And then suddenly, teeth. That flip has a name. Overstimulation. Every stroke charges her nervous system a little more, until pleasant tips into unbearable. But she warned you, you just missed it. The tail starts twitching, the skin ripples, the ears angle back. A twitching tail doesn't always mean stop, but it always means the dial is climbing. So end the session while it's still good. Short, sweet sessions leave her wanting more of you, not fearing your hands. And number 14, leaving for days without a goodbye. You know, it's just a business trip or a holiday. She doesn't To her, the most important creature in her world simply vanished. No explanation, no guarantee of return. The first days, she waits by the door and listens for your footsteps. She sleeps on your bed, wrapping herself in your scent because it's all she has left of you. Then the waiting curdles into worry. Some cats stop eating. Some cry for hours. Some go completely flat. And when you finally walk in, she might sprint to you, or ignore you for 2 days, or shadow you from room to room, terrified you'll disappear again. Someone feeding her isn't the same. Nobody replaces you. Leave your worn shirt on her bed. Keep the sitter consistent. And know that the punishment glare on day 1 is really just relief in disguise. So look back at that list. How many did you catch yourself doing? Here's the truth. Every one of them came from loving her in human, while she speaks cat. And here's the part that should melt you. She already knew. She's known for years. And she chose to stay. Curled up beside you, forgiving every single one. Your cat does love you. She's just been waiting for you to say it in her language. Which brings me to that 10-second trick. The slow blink, done properly. From across the room, look at her with soft eyes. Close your eyes slowly. Keep them shut for a full second. Then look away. Don't stare and wait for a reply. That's mistake number 1 all over again. Done right. This works even on shy and frightened cats. Rescuers use it to calm ferals mid-hiss. Try it tonight. If she blinks back, congratulations. You just heard I love you in fluent cat. If you learned something new, subscribe and tell me which number surprised you most. I read every story. And next time, we're flipping the mirror. The signs your cat absolutely adores you, that most owners mistake for hate. Until then, go find your cat and blink slowly. She's been waiting all day.